This viola is very dangerous. You shouldn't just casually touch it.
Oops, that was the good. Alright, welcome to the stream.
This viola is very dangerous. You
gotta be doing the quest. So have you? Then what is this? I don't have enough. I don't know why is it keep doing this. Right. It's looking forward to the story. I think it's time to get a 5-star in this one. I'm having pulling for Florence, but yeah. There you go. Yeah, this gacha is not lucky at all, man. These 70 exact pulls. You have a chance, it's crazy. It's crazy, no? Like, how is this fair? Like, how are some people so fucking lucky, man? I don't understand. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm just the one that's unlucky, man. Anyway, today I'm gonna do the new main quest. Before that, I kind of wanted the character, but I guess I can care less for now. Do I have enough for that? Like 2. Okay. Token redemption. I don't know what is that. This way. I'm starting with this one, I guess. I need to beat the EX before I continue. The EX is annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's fun though. So far it was pretty nice, man. The story was pretty nice. I wish I had a bigger monitor so I can see. it was good. Anyway.
take a seat.
He just disappeared! No, my ultimate dude. What the fuck is that damage? Whoa. Maybe?
Rude. Take a seat. Time for a change of tune. noise.
Fluttering wing. Complete insight. Full.
Well, I got 3-star, man.
Well done, On. You can come back now.
The
Thanks for
almond
your guidance.
sounds tasty. I'll read it. The heart. Whatever the fuck is on this. I was talking to me, right? So I guess the chapter is unlocked now? I don't know. Oh, it's okay. So I still need to do that. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get my character now. The 70% boost, so I just hope I don't lose the 50. It'd be nice to know the 75, 25, 30. 70, 30. Okay,
Florence is here to fulfill a promise.
let's go. We got it. And then we got Florence. Yippee! I love that. This design. This is an AoE. This is a dog AoE.
See
Thing is,
suffering as a blessing.
who am I replacing though? I really like Zero. I really like Walla too. So is he replacing Asti for now? Not sure, man. Oh my god. Why does it comes with 3-star weapon? Okay. I think I'm just gonna leave her like this for now. This is what I want Asti. I mean, this is what I want in her team. Viola and her. This character is super OP, man. Debuff is pretty OP. Anyone debuffing anyone else? This fucker is debuff. Fuck that. Fuck that bitch. Okay, let's just continue the story quest which I was supposed to do today. Chapter 4, let's go. What happens? I want to know what happened. I'm just gonna take my...
I once had partners, but they all eventually...
I rarely engage in joint operations with others.
Damn, the power level is really high. Hey, the game is fun actually, you know? It's really fun when you know how to play, I guess. It's kind of confusing though. I feel a lot of what I'm doing when playing Zero, which is spamming buttons. Turquoise water mountain green ember speaks finds snow on every was mesmerizing grace. I just remove my Toronto tails.
How weird. Despite being closer to the sun, why is it colder here?
Because Tianchi Lake is surrounded by snowy mountains.
Because it's just snow peaks. Along with the water.
The days here appear as lengthy as those beneath Mount Tianshi. Otherwise, one might mistake the prolonged summer in this place for a harsh winter.
If it were indeed winter, the Tianchi Lake would be frozen, the Grandier River obstructed, and the Hans covered in ice. In that case, ascending Mount Tianchi would be...
Shh. Keep your voice down. If your fellow clanspeople hear this, they might goad you into challenging me again during the winter.
Don't fret. No one from my clan would dare defy me. Speaking of which, why would a mere historian have the authority to tell you what to do?
A historian? Did I forget something again?
My bad, my bad. Let's go. Let's continue. I wonder how the story is gonna be. But as far as I remember, the library fell down. So let's get right into it. In 20 minutes, and I was gone.
You'll have to figure it out on your own. I met a historian on my way here, and he employed me to urge you to think of a name.
I was watching, so it's fine.
Oh, looks like I've forgotten everything about it. What is the name about?
He said it was kind of a national title. Your language can be quite troublesome.
Ah, I remember now. It was indeed an oversight on my part.
I'm surprised when he told me he simply couldn't start recording anything without that name. What exactly is that name about?
It's about everything. It's about you, me, your clan, my clan, the greater clan formed by our future generations, and the heavens, the earth, the mountains, the rivers, everything that traverses the seasons and is witnessed by the sun and the moon. In short, it's a name that encompasses everything we're seeing now.
Wow, that's quite a serious name. So, have you come up with it yet?
Yes, it shall be Xia, meaning summer. May this vast land forever flourish in greenery.
Huh? What is that? I can't understand that. What is that? Now, what am I supposed to going to geography now?
Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture. This is Singh from the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity. I'm currently conducting my daily inspections at Hydrological Observatory A38 in the main of the Grandeur River.
She's the one who got us.
I'll be sending the hydrological and meteorological data. Please analyze the data and deliver the report to the municipal government.
Understood. Please provide an adequate number of samples for analysis and comparison.
Sure. I'll personally oversee the operation.
I heard that once this quarter's inspections are completed, you'll be taking a whole month off, Secretary Ching?
Ooh, whoa, whoa, that sounds nice.
Yeah, the work here is finally about to end. So I plan to take some time off and enjoy the Harvest Festival in September as a civilian.
Thank you for your hard work. By the way, here's a little gift for you.
What's this?
I snatched this yellow iris by the riverside. It's been blooming for more than a week without showing any signs of wilting, and its fragrance is intense.
Ooh.
Hopefully, it will chase away some of your fatigue.
Did you just say you picked this flower by the river?
Yeah, why? What's up?
Oh. What's happening?
There are too many water striders out there.
Is something wrong?
The bird asked to like a few seconds.
I'll have to go to the riverside and see what's happening there.
Oh, more talks for her. Let's fucking go. Overworked anime girls. My favorite.
The river is just up ahead. Go there and take a look. I hope I was mistaken.
Something's cooking up.
Isn't that Secretary Jing?
We talk. 5 seconds or you're
Saw
out.
you from afar and wondered if it was you. Are you here for an inspection today?
Yeah?
Yeah? What are you doing here?
Just fishing, but I haven't.
By the way, there are so many ospreys here. So naturally, there should be a lot of fish around.
Yeah, maybe they're the ones scaring away my fish. And there are so many insects too. But you know what? Those mosquitoes don't even seem to bite people anymore. Been sitting here all morning and not a single mosquito bite on my leg.
They attracted to something sinister or something?
Sorry for the rambling. Don't forget about the calligraphy.
I'll see if I have time for that.
I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for
I
that.
should head to the riverbank and take a closer look.
What the hell is this?
What's with all these insects?
He lied, they didn't bite him. Why are they biting me? Whoa, what did that skill do? 1,000 damage. Damn.
Feels like my blade just hit an iron block.
Wait. Iron block, no reason. I'm saying that these are iron.
Use too much force. I can't control my strength when my mind is in turmoil.
I don't watch. Actually, I think that's good Twitch. Well, why is it so fast? Why the texts are so fast then?
But seriously, why are there so many insects here? And what's with those clustered birds? Let's go over and take a look.
No, what is happening? God damn it. Hey, birds, what's up?
Why is this osprey so aggressive?
Free food! Free food!
What's
chicken.
happening to these ospreys?
What's happening?
Their feathers are blue, and their claws and beak are sharp and hard. Are they infected with some kind of contagious disease?
Oh.
I must hurry back to Weisha and report the unusual situation here. The subtle changes in the flower's appearance, the unusual clustering behavior, and those mutant insects and ospreys.
Oh, something is
That's
up.
not my imagination. No doubt this is caused by an anomaly.
Wrinkle her nose.
Again, my precious vacation is going down the drain.
Aw,
Instead, I'm looking at overtime.
true. That was the first. I want to know what happened to the MC, dude. I want to know what happened to Zero. What happened to What happened to Nana? What happened to the Smash? I mean, Viola was outside, so it didn't really count. What happened to Aerosong? These are combats, and it's what's this one. I wonder what happened, dude. Really. My brain is not working because I've never played this kind of games. Sorry. 1 week later. Yeah.
In light of the current situation, the chief executive has personally gone to Jiangyan Pavilion to report to his superiors. During his absence, the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity will be responsible for city management. Therefore, I'll be presiding over this meeting, and I ask for your cooperation as always.
I'm eating, man. I'm sorry if the noise comes in.
First of all, I'd like to ask for a briefing on the progress of our deployment since our last meeting. Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture, what's the current status of the crops?
Right? Ginger Bureau holds up his glass. That's pretty
To be
good.
frank, it's getting worse. According to our calculations, all types of crops should have started to mature long ago. However, the centralized agricultural system detects that wheat, sorghum, rice, and other ration crops remain stagnant in their growth phase, without any signs of sprouting ears. Oilseed crops such as soybeans, peanuts, and flax haven't yet produced seeds for oil extraction.
Oh.
Fruit trees such as apples, pears, and peaches experience successful pollination during the flowering period, but they haven't progressed beyond the end of that phase. All crops have stopped developing fruits, as if the growth process has come to a standstill. In addition, the drones managed by the centralized agricultural system have observed new symptoms on the crops.
What symptoms?
I've brought some photos here. Please take a look at them. As you can see, many crops are exhibiting an unusual greenish color on their surface. This color is not attributable to natural chlorophyll, but resembles a metallic rather than a biological coloration. On affected plants, this greenish tint behaves akin to a rust disease, spreading towards the unaffected parts of the plant.
Could this be a new plant pathogen?
That was our initial suspicion. However, it's not only the crops, but also some animals residing in the fields that are displaying these symptoms.
Oh.
While we have dealt with zoonotic diseases before, this is the first time we have encountered a plant-animal disease. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture currently lacks the means to identify cross-species diseases.
Wait, can
So
human
we
get
collected
infected too?
samples and sent them to the Bureau of Health and Welfare for virus testing, but we haven't received any results yet.
Bureau of Health and Welfare. Have you discovered anything yet?
Cold sweat.
Well, just as Director Feng said, diseases affecting both plants and animals are exceptionally rare, and we need more time.
So, no results yet.
There will be results. We just need a little bit more time.
What is somebody
No
hiding
progress in virus testing. Thank you for the report. Next question. Bureau of Treasury and Trade. How much do you predict our agricultural production will drop this year?
This issue is quite complicated, Secretary Ting. Since we are not directly involved in agricultural production, we are not aware of the details.
Please stay on topic.
Well, we can only give economic forecasts after the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture provides reports on crop maturity and acreage. However, they haven't provided such reports this year.
Oh.
Now is not the time to pass the buck. I'm not blaming you. I need to understand the gravity of the situation facing Songlin City. I believe I've made myself clear. Please provide a concise answer.
Based on the information shared by Director Feng, we will have to make estimations based on the worst-case scenario. This year, our agricultural production will be only 3% to 7% of prior year's levels.
What? That's insane.
I
bro.
understand.
Damn.
Songlin City plays a crucial role in Xian's agricultural production. And if we don't have a harvest, it will create a crisis for all of Xian. Director Feng, could you please provide an update on our grain reserves?
Our current reserves are enough to feed the people of Xian for 9 months. Together with the reserves in the rest of the country, we can sustain ourselves for 2 years without a harvest.
Oh.
Bureau of Roads and Travel, what's the status of our transportation capacity?
Mobilization is not an overnight process.
What
Involves
is this?
multiple parties and numerous challenges.
It's all of that.
What specific challenges are you talking about? Bring them up and we'll work together to address them.
First, there is a serious shortage of professional drivers.
Then why don't you communicate with the Bureau of Employment and Social Support? Any other problems?
I lack the funds to purchase enough vehicles for transportation.
That falls under the responsibility of the Bureau of Treasury and Trade. Go ask for additional funds from them.
But the annual budget is set at the beginning of every year. Even if I make a request, it'll likely be rejected, right?
So, in other words, you haven't even asked the Bureau of Treasury and Trade for additional funds.
No, that's not the case. According to regulations, the budget is approved at the beginning of each year, and the allocation.
Allow me to remind you, Director. I work in the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity, and I know the rules and regulations better than you do. Bureau of Treasury and Trade, has the Bureau of Roads and Travel ever informed you about the lack of funds?
No.
No, never. Why didn't you mention it, Director?
We will submit a formal application after the meeting.
Okay.
Are there any other difficulties?
We haven't encountered such a large-scale demand for transportation capacity in many years. It requires coordination of water, air, road, and rail transportation. And we're still trying to figure out how to manage this.
Don't you have an emergency plan in place?
You know, the situation is too rare for us to have anticipated.
Yeah.
You may not have an emergency plan for total crop failure, but you should have a plan for a potential war, right? Or you don't have a plan for that either.
But we've been living in peace for decades.
During our last meeting, I emphasized that we must prepare for the worst. So, what exactly have you prepared for this meeting? Nothing at all? Let me ask you some questions. How many trucks do we have? How many freight trains? And how many cargo planes and ships? What is the capacity of each transportation method?
This is how the
How many of these
meeting
vehicles can
goes.
be deployed within
Ma'am.
24 hours, within 7 days, and within a month? How many of these vehicles are equipped with refrigeration and insulation devices for transporting grain? For the vehicles without these capabilities, how long would it take to install them? Do we have enough drivers for all these vehicles? Do we have a plan in place for scheduling and providing financial subsidies for the drivers?
Well, we have limited manpower and capabilities. I apologize for our shortcomings.
My patience is wearing thin. The Bureau of Roads and Travel has shown laziness, cowardice, short-sightedness, and incompetence. Your laziness has delayed progress. Your cowardice has hindered collaboration with other departments. Your short-sightedness has prevented proper planning. And your incompetence gave you the audacity to deceive me. Do you think you can just get away with, "We have limited manpower and capabilities"? Your excuse holds no weight. The Bureau of Oversight and Integrity will submit an official report to the government, demanding accountability from the Bureau of Roads and Travel for impeding grain transportation. Bureau of Health and Welfare, your progress has been disappointingly slow. And Bureau of Treasury and Trade, you failed to fulfill your duties. Consider this a warning.
Director Feng, please say something to calm Secretary Ting down. We're being scolded all because of you.
Oh.
Secretary Singh, our department bears the primary responsibility. We are to blame for the production issues. After all, other departments are assisting us in addressing the issue, and the purpose of this meeting
How
is
is
to
it
find a
Fang's
solution
fault?
as soon as possible.
The transportation fault?
Let's all take a moment to calm down, for what they said holds truth. This dire situation is unprecedented and requires cooperation across departments and regions. We may even need to take guidance from the Well-Being Office in the future. You have any suggestions for the current situation?
Indeed. Now is not the time to blame anyone. I apologize. I got a bit carried away. Everything has a cause, and there are no such things as mysterious catastrophes. Therefore, I request all departments to assist in investigating the causes behind the unproductive crops. I need reports on meteorological and hydrological monitoring, analysis of soil and bedrock composition, data on the density and size of various ecological populations, as well as information on crop growth and the results of genetic sequencing. The cause must be somewhere within this data. Meanwhile, we must be prepared to deliver reserve grain to the other regions and be ready to take immediate action upon receiving orders from the Well-Being Office. Director Feng, based on the minimum requirements to ensure rations, how much reserve grain will we need to deliver once our total crop failure is confirmed?
I can't provide an exact figure at the moment, but based on my experience, a minimum of 40 million tons for the fall and winter seasons will be required.
Then let's use that number. 40 million tons will be the minimum required. Remember, numbers do not negotiate or compromise. So I hope everyone will do their best. No, I expect everyone to do their best.
Damn, my head hurts. I knew there was awful right? I don't think I will die, but let's try this. My favorite character design wise is Viola. Looks pretty nice compared to other characters, I think.
It lines up with our earlier assessment. This change is caused by anomalies. I lost my temper. After all, the staff at the Songli municipal government didn't have the means to solve the problem themselves. They haven't figured out what's really happening. Anger can cloud judgment. Looks like I still need to work on myself. After sorting this out, I'll practice calligraphy and reflect on myself.
It's fine,
I've got to get back and... Huh? Why are there so many people gathered at the government?
No. Okay. Let's get a what do we do? That's how human work? Do you think that human gets affected by that too?
The sprinkler system in this block has been activated.
Whoa! Go away! Don't break my camera!
Hey, don't break our camera!
Stealth, crushing horses and riders.
She need that for to sleep. She says you do vlogs, man.
Stealth.
I wonder what's the combo for her.
Thanks a bunch. Thought I'd lose my scalp or, worse, my expensive lens. If anything happened to either, it would be a real pain in the wallet.
True.
It's hard to capture photos of such predatory birds in the city, so I got a bit too close.
Is what just happened a common occurrence?
Of course not. Ospreys in these parts are a rare sight, and they usually take off when people get too close. They rarely leave the wetlands because the city doesn't offer much prey for them. Plus, most of the ospreys around Sanglan City are used to humans. And seriously, we're way bigger than them, so I don't get why they attacked me.
That's it? So, animals and birds, animals and plants are getting affected. Does it affect humans too? I wonder what is that?
Those birds are starting to cause a commotion. Coward! Crushing
As long as they don't do
horses
range attack, I'm fine. I hate range attack mobs, man.
These ospreys always gather around the sprinklers.
I wonder if the sprinklers make certain noises that attract birds.
It's water? It's a blue water, I don't know why. Weird.
They dare to cause trouble in front of a Weisha member? Great. Now I can finally release all the pent-up frustration from that silly meeting. Huh? Why is the skin of these animals keep getting close to the sprinklers? Perhaps I should manually shut them down.
But that's just a bad idea.
Those animals are gathering near these sprinklers. They seem to be attracted to the water from these. Moreover, they appeared more aggressive after drinking the water. I must report this discovery to my peers immediately.
Wait, what happened to the main characters? I guess we get to see them. Do they have poop? I already got her. So there's a level up, I won't get poops. Okay. It's so cool. No, man, it's disgusting.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, Black.
Hey, Shane. Finished the meeting at the government?
Yeah, all the directors had a brief discussion and mapped out the current situation. Is Master Yuan Suen here?
No, unfortunately. Master Yuan Xuan left.
Oh, who's Master
Did he go to
Yuan?
Tsingyu City?
Who's the guy?
Yes. Our early intelligence indicated that the anomaly originated there. As for why the anomaly spread to Sanglin City, we don't have any clues yet.
Since Master Yuan Suen went there personally, the situation must be dire.
I don't have access to the details, but judging from the members Master Yuan Xuan took with him, the situation is indeed worrisome. I heard that Qingyu City is currently isolated from the outside world. Such a renowned city was suddenly isolated from the rest of the world. Our public media has been carefully blocking the information to prevent suspicion and panic among the common people. Not to mention that Master Yuan Xuan has taken a great number of our elite members.
How many people do we have here?
Basically, the ones you're seeing now. Before Master Yuan Xuan left, he left the matter of Sanglin City in your hands. We're at your disposal now.
I see. Thank you all for placing your trust in me. I'll share the information with everyone here.
I trust her.
Firstly, our judgment was correct. The total crop failure is indeed caused by the anomaly. Secondly, we need further investigation to figure out the symptoms of the plants and animals. The government has entrusted the Bureau of
So it
Health
doesn't
and
really
Welfare
affect
with the
humans,
task,
okay?
but honestly, they're hardly reliable. Here's the image and pathology data I got from the Bureau.
I'll do the imaging analysis.
Thank you.
I will conduct the pathology analysis.
Thank you.
The Bureau of Treasury and Trade will face significant financial challenges this year. We should be prepared for drastic market fluctuations.
I've been monitoring the market and economic indicators.
If you spot anything unusual, report to me immediately.
It's kind of weird, right?
Next, the Bureau of Roads and Travel has been slow on progress, and
Did
I've
you lose
already
it?
reprimanded them. However, it'll take some time for them to actually do something.
Did they just attack this place right first? This is like an agriculture area. Something is going on.
We can mobilize transportation capacities from other regions through our channels.
Let's hold off on that for now. It's a task that falls within the capabilities of the Songlin municipal government, and we mustn't encourage their laziness or interfere too much with everyday society. However, we should still make preparations, and if the Bureau of Roads and Travel fails to fulfill their responsibilities, we will need to take action. Lastly, the symptoms indicate the possibility of a cross-species disease. If humans can also be infected,
I agree.
The situation will be much more severe than just a food shortage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm monitoring all major hospitals. If I come across any patients with similar symptoms, I will report to you immediately.
The doctor analysis guy was kind of trembling when he was speaking, so I had some doubts on him.
Monitoring hospitals alone won't be enough. Once patients start arriving at hospitals, it means the infection has already spread. We need an emergency plan for a potential pandemic.
At what scale should we prepare?
The worst-case scenario? Assume that all of Songlin City is affected. By the way, have we received any communication from the Emaon with whom we lost contact 2 days ago?
Oh,
the information in their central database might help us trace the origin of this anomaly.
No, we haven't received any response from them. Their communication channel has been silent for 3 days. This is unprecedented.
Oh, it's when I started playing
We have
the game.
estimated the worst-case scenario. The Tower of Babel has been destroyed due to an event beyond MAN's capabilities, and the central database won't be able to provide any support during this crisis. Before we lost contact, John 10 received a message from them and went to Obed to investigate. We should expect to hear from her in the next few days.
When it rains, it pours.
True.
By the way, has Scene come back? It's been a while since I sent her out. I believe she has completed her task.
Wait, isn't this Jean right here? The Jean was right here. Let me see. It is right here. The apple eating girl. Settlement. Let me just chill. Dragon and pool. I got her, so I don't need to pull anymore. Maybe this is stay. My game is pretty nice so far. How do I get pulled? So this is a task I need to complete to get a free 5-star for a limited character. Like, what is this thing? 504, lift the suits. This is a new character. I'm choosing this one, I don't care. So... I don't know what it is. Marker. Weird. This is what? I don't know what this means. Well, 3. Look at these pads for some reason. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. This is Jin. I actually like the character a lot. Oh, the apple lady. Apple lady! Let's go! She looks like Erusan's sister, man. They look kind of similar. I thought they were sisters at the start. Right, here's the song. Currently the old fields for temperature output loaded, so okay. There's been some aggressive vigorously into the band space. Nice fields said. Welcome to the rice fields. Welcome to the rice field, what a shocker. It's an apple man.
They told me to find out where the mutation came from, but they didn't give me any details.
It's a chomping dude.
Am I supposed to search every nook and cranny of this place?
Oh, I like the voice acting. I'm not supposed to, dude. Hey? What are we doing? Oh, it's not apple, it's pear. What is that? Top, it's an apple. Oh, she's chewing too fast.
Now I'm really ticked off. She made me follow those ridiculous rules, and now I'm running errands for her.
Oh, it's pissed.
Oh, just you wait, Sing. When I get back, I'll definitely demand a hearty meal.
Ooh. The old teacher grabbed out the last bite of the pulp. Says that might be very but the seed.
Ting said not to litter.
Oh.
But then again, our biology teacher said that the seeds and core can naturally decompose in nature.
So you spit it in the soil.
So if I just toss the core, is it littering or fertilizing the field?
Big brain moment, man.
Whose advice should I follow now?
I think you can just throw it on the land, no?
Forget it. There's no surveillance here. No one's watching anyway.
Hmm. Ah! What is that thing? What? Oh no. What's that thing, dude? That was too big. She saw the seed. Hey, she saw the seed, man. Hell yeah.
You stupid lizard!
You stupid. Come back here, stupid lizard. I'll get you for that.
Now this is a serious problem. If we can't resolve it before autumn arrives, Xi'an will face a severe crop failure. In that case, the food supply of Xi'an will be in trouble. Even if we manage to survive this year with our reserves, what will we rely on next year? We must not allow a recurrence of the devastating famine that struck the western region 15 years ago. Everyone...
Alright, enough talking. It's time to get to work.
Time to smashing, man. Where's that lizard? I want that lizard, man.
Let's start investigating the nearest module. In that 2 o'clock direction.
2 o'clock, man. Two o'clock. Okay. Most advanced agricultural sprinkle system. Those normal sprinkles for the water sensors and the fields from wheat and tara. Ah. The swings are torn off. The land is dry, perhaps because the easier to circulate the storage.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. Let's look elsewhere.
Why does it sound like that, man? Oh, it's a revenge time. Bitch.
First in the storm of spear!
This is a range.
First in the storm of spear!
Oh, what the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Some commotions. Let's go take a look. What is this? I don't want troubles, man.
Disperse in the storm of spear! Lightning speed!
This is ranging you. Why is she ranging you? I think it's range skill. Oh, sorry. The person is freaking up on person collapse. This way is too dangerous. What if it falls? Something falls from the with the trunk away, leaving the damage to approximately. This is repaired provided here. There is wait, I think I got it. This is a frozen how to fix it, right? Oh. Oh. Oi. 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 Huh? Oh, I got it. Oh, test my test now. This is commotion.
Why are there so many farm animals gathered
Oh,
in this place?
cow!
Lightning speed! Lightning speed! Dispersed in the storm of fear! Lightning speed!
Wait.
Haven't you had enough of this nonsense? Stop right now!
What the hell is the ultimate? Nice. I like it, dude. Like a ground slam ultimate. Very cool, very cool. Nice witch here.
Ouch! That hurts! Even if we ignore the abnormal behavior of the livestock, what's wrong with these plants? Let's head to the hydroponic area.
Okay, yes sir. The movement is slow when you play. Wait, what is the combo?
This looks bad. So many oxen and water lizards are gathering here.
Oh.
Lightning speed! Retaliate! This is not a pastoral area, but many farm animals have gathered here. They show unusual interest in the drinking water.
Unloading the screen.
This is strange. Looks like I need to do some serious investigating here.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I do like Viola a lot. Who friends were
Since when did these farm animals develop such tough hooves?
Wait, you don't know they're mutating or something? I wish this game has a PC client soon with like really high FPS. It's really nice to play this game.
Sing warned me about. Where are the people in charge of this area? Perhaps it'd be quicker just to ask them.
Without the intimidating skill tree. Menacing skill tree. Man, that skill tree is insane. Okay, that's it, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Wait. This is you. She's insanely strong too, man. This is a free character, by the way.
The hair, skin, muscles, and blood of the farm animals here all have a slight greenish tinge to them. Yeah, just like the color of this water. Well, I can't figure out what's going on here, so let's not dwell on it. I'll make a record of everything and report it to Sing later. If Sing finds out I've knocked out so many farm animals along the way, she'll probably give me a terrible lecture. Anyway, I should report to the person in charge here. It's not my fault, right? Those animals attacked me first, so I had to defend myself.
True. This is not wrong. They're gonna attack us again.
Hey, is that a residence? Finally! The person in charge of this place must be there. I should go check with them. But before that, looks like I'll have to help the owner teach these unruly animals a lesson.
Oh, where's the stone on the attack?
Ansu, end it all.
That ultimate is Did I never have an ultimate? Why is this no damage?
What? Another bunch of them? Get rid of them quickly! I don't want to end up being blamed for the havoc they wreak!
Boy. What the hell?
Rude person.
Haven't you had enough of this nonsense? Stop right now!
That ultimate is really OP. The AoE on that is really good. 6 of hands.
These oxen are totally mutated. Were they really meant for plowing the land?
That's the mosquito, by the way. Damn.
Anyway, their horns and hooves look like metal crystals, and their bodies have undergone significant
I
changes.
just hope that I don't see that kind of big mosquito in life, man. I will kill it if I see it
They
myself.
only seem to gather around when the sprinklers are on, as if they're drawn to the water itself.
Hey, who's causing all that ruckus outside?
Old man, it's not me. Please.
Oh, what are you doing in a place like this, little girl?
I don't think he's a girl.
I'm here to check out this field.
Oh, so the government sent you here, and you took down all those oxen by yourself?
Hey, I'm not involved here. To hesitate for a moment, actually, she was sent here by. Let me see. I don't even know. Well, old man wants to see what it is.
Yeah, you could say that. By the way, just so you know, your oxen attacked me first, and I knocked them out. I didn't kill them or anything.
I did look dead. Oh, dead.
I know. Something's been off with them lately. Look at their skin, all turned green. Must be some kind of disease.
Oh, that's green?
Really bad, you know.
So, he can't see the greenish crystals on those oxen. He seems like an ordinary person. Things haven't been too peaceful around here lately, so an old man like you should just stay home.
Yeah, old man.
I'd love to, but I'm in charge of this field. How am I supposed to just stay home?
For safety? You're gonna die if I didn't do this here.
You've done a great job, to be honest. Dealing with all those beasts by yourself must be exhausting, right? Why don't you come to my place and have lunch?
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, you've prepared lunch? Then let's go!
Hope it's meat. More. Is my voice too loud or something? I don't know if it's speaking or something. It's the game voice is too small or some shit. So there's some crazy about it.
Come, give it a try. It might not be fancy, but all the ingredients were grown here, fresh and good for you.
It's so tasty.
Take your time and don't gobble it all up like that, little girl. I may not be wealthy, but you can eat as much as you want.
Whoa.
I can tell you're not from the Zhengyin region. Where's your hometown?
Grilled chicken. Whoa.
I was born in the Western region. How'd you figure that out, old man?
As I thought. You're indeed from the Western region.
That a problem?
It's been many years since there was a famine in Zhengyin region, but in the Western region, I saw many kids starving 15 years ago. People who have experienced famine and those who haven't, they eat differently. Starvation leaves a memory that seeps into your very bones. Even when you have enough food in later days, starvation sticks with you for the rest of your life and adds its flavor to every grain of rice you chew and every meal thereafter.
I think you don't get that much hungry. Kind of thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that bring back bad memories? Judging by your age, you must have been born during that great famine.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he's eating good, man.
You don't need to be sorry, old man. It wasn't your fault.
I know. But once you've seen a disaster like that, you'll never forget it.
Why does he have a grain? What's it called, this thing?
I just hope that no one will ever go hungry again in the land of Qian.
About that, man. Yeah, maybe it's coming again.
However, the crops are growing noticeably slower this year, and I'm worried that if this continues, it'll affect the harvest in the fall. We might not even be able to hold the harvest festival.
Oh, harvest.
Since you've been living here, old man, have you noticed anything unusual?
Well, everything is so messed up around here, you might as well ask me what's still normal.
Don't tell me.
But if I were to investigate, I'd start with the Grandeur River. Usually when crops and animals get sick on a large scale, the first thing to suspect is the water source.
Wait, we drink the water though. Does that make us...
After all, the entire sprinkler system in Songlin City uses water from the Grandeur River.
The Grandeur River? Where are my notes? Oh, here they are. Let's see.
Take your time. I'll go get you some fruit.
Sure enough, the closer the animals are to the water source, the more intense their mutations become. I'm full now, old man. Thanks for treating me. Oh, and don't forget what I said. Just stay home.
What is he? It's a weird tone, the voice. So what does he false to note and notice another person standing right outside? The quick press twitch your body doesn't have to avoid losing the new tracks. Oh. The soldier touches since back tenses. Forensic analysis remains of an animal. Since he went down his spine, looking at long lost sense of vigilance. Under the resist, he steals scans at the person passed by. Who's that? Oh! It's a dude. It's a tall, gray-haired man dressed in a plain farming uniform, exhibiting on forensics in the afternoon. He appears to be an ordinary farmer, coming up to realize I'm seeing a way.
Huh? Who's this guy? The old man's son? Or his grandson? Whatever. Not important. I gotta get back and fill in Sang.
Oh, it's the aura. His aura was too big, huh? His aura, man. Fuck. We're gonna see him here? Damn. Okay, let's go. Impending storm.
When it rains, it pours.
Mm-hmm. True.
By the way, has Scene come back? It's been a while since I sent her out. I believe she has completed her task.
Sang! I'm back!
Calm down, Scene. How many times have I told you not to yell in public? Show some restraint, especially on important occasions.
It's fine, the leader is not here though.
You start nagging as soon as I walk in the door. Fine, I get it. Aren't you curious about what I found?
Very lively girl, man.
Looks like you're pleased with your discoveries.
Of course! I'm the first one back from the investigation. So now you can see who's got the skills and who's slacking off, right?
But there's someone else with this investigation too?
All right. Go ahead and spill the beans.
Jack has a head is trying to recall the worst he heard of.
So I bumped into this old farmer who told me that when crops and animals get sick on a large scale, the first thing to suspect is the water source. So I'm thinking the issue's with the water.
Chance if those worst ones of Florida.
Oh yeah, the water source. The closer the animals to it, the worse their mutations get. Here are samples of the plants and insects I collected from the river. Look, they're practically bronze now. And let's not forget those livestock. They're obsessed with drinking water, like they're totally addicted.
The first thing to suspect is the water source. A reasonable guess, don't you think?
I collected soil samples, and I discovered a linear correlation between soil water saturation and the degree of plant mutation.
I've collected groundwater samples, and they contain an unidentified impurity. The concentration of this impurity is negatively correlated with the distance from the river at the sampling sites.
And I've sampled the mutant plant and animal cells. Through isotopic tracing, I found a nonlinear positive correlation between the impurity in the water and the degree of cellular mutation.
Hey, can you talk like a person? Say something I can understand.
Thank you, everyone. So, the problem does lie in the water source, which confirms our initial suspicions. After all, the most direct connection between Xingyu City and Songlin City is the Grandeur River. In other words, the anomaly affecting Xingyu City has spread to Songlin City downstream through the water of the Grandeur River.
Fancy words aside, they reached the same conclusion as me.
This is how it goes, Xin. Even if it seems obvious, we can't jump to conclusions without solid evidence. Learn from it, all right? You don't understand a word because you haven't learned statistics or chemistry. I'll find time to give you a crash course.
Oh no, more studying? I'd rather stick to running errands for you.
Don't sweat it. We'll consider that once we resolve everything. We don't have time for that with the dire situation right now. First and foremost, we must ensure that the people of Songlin City stop drinking water from the Grandeur River.
Yeah.
This matter directly affects people's daily lives and requires the intervention of the Songlin municipal government. I'll handle this part.
But the river flows a long way, no?
As for the unidentified impurity in the water, it's deeply concerning. Since we're unable to identify it... Oh, by the way, has our friend from Delphi left already?
You mean Logos, right? Not yet. She's interested in our ancient books and has been spending the past few days reading in the storage room.
Whoa.
All right. Prepare 3 water samples and request her immediate return to Delphi. The Medical Academy in Delphi should be able to figure out the composition of the impurity.
Yes, I'll let her know right away.
Given the current situation, we're supposed to contact Imeon, the head of CAVE, as they're obligated to be informed about the situation here.
Does he go still?
But unfortunately, our communication channel has been silent for 3 days. I'm afraid we can't rely on the Library of Babel this time.
Hold up a sec, Ching. There's something else.
What's wrong?
Before Master Yuan Xuan left, he gave us another order. No matter what problems happen here in Xi'an, we don't need to report to Emeon.
Huh? Why is that?
I have no clue. Master Yuan Xuan didn't give us an explanation.
Maybe Master Yuan Xun has his own reasons. Well, since it's his order, we'll not inform Emeon of the situation here. Besides, we can't get in touch with them even if we wanted to. I'm heading to the government to handle the isolation of the water source.
When did this happen? Was it before the tower exploded or something? Weird. Hologram.
Is everything on your end finished, Master?
Yes. Did anything unusual happen during the meeting?
Sword.
No. All communications were transmitted through our encrypted channel. I've been keeping an eye on the signal transmissions, and there's been no indication of any monitoring or bugs. You seem a bit tired. Do you need a break?
Don't worry. It's just old age catching up with me. But truth be told, I've been feeling tired more often lately. Maybe I don't have much time left. That's why I can't afford to rest at such a crucial moment.
Sword.
Go to the Bureau of Knowledge and Enlightenment and delete the records of the bandwidth usage during the meeting. I doubt the government staff will pay attention to the details, but I can't say the same for Weisha. I don't want to attract any unnecessary attention from Yuan Shuan. Once you're done, come back.
Consider it done. But, Master, there's one thing I don't understand.
Shoot.
Why would you collaborate with someone as dishonorable as Nemesis?
Oh. There's always someone that's collaborating with Nemesis.
Why do you call them dishonorable? Have you finally figured it out? Are you ready to take Weisha's side?
I have no intention of doing that, Master. Your enemies are my enemies, and I'll take down anyone who dares to stand against you.
What a shame. Honestly, Weisha is quite a decent organization, and it wouldn't be a bad choice if you wanted to work for them. It might even be more promising than running errands for me. My offer still stands. If you no longer wish to work for me, you're free to leave any time.
How could I ever abandon you, Master? I just don't understand why someone of your status, abilities, knowledge, and experience would choose to cooperate with the unworthy Nemesis.
Your view of the world doesn't have to be influenced by me. Likewise, my view of the world doesn't have to be understood by you. The beacons have fallen silent in recent decades, and the last thing I want to do requires the power of a beacon. Retributor promised to inform me of the window when the beacons will be reactivated, but only if I joined Nemesis. If I miss this opportunity, I doubt I'll get another chance before my time is up. To me, it's a fair deal. Both sides have shared interests for now, and that's all that matters.
I forgot to change the text.
Nemesis has too many selfish, arrogant, and shameless members. Most of them, in my opinion, are nothing but greedy scum. I fear they may break their promise.
You don't need to worry about that. Retributor kept his word. The beacon in Senior City is already active, and the Grandeur River will bring its blessings to all corners. Everything is going according to plan. During the meeting just now, I made it clear to the Nemesis members that no one should interfere with the events unfolding in Qian. This is a game between me and Yuan Shuan. I don't want any external factors to disrupt it. The final battle is always more thrilling when it unfolds without interference. Your task is to eliminate any unwelcome surprise factors. A true gentleman observes the game without uttering a word. And
as you wish.
Who's this guy though? So local work. Okay. Xiao? What the pronounce Xiao? Xiao. Of course, she cannot tell if she's standing still or she's jumping over the floor in darkness. This is the falling and sweet to sky. Brothers goes for night in the archive book and stream. Everything about me was written in this nothingness until it fade away. In just instant, someone grabs the string of the kite. 0. Oh, okay. A voice calls her name from the other side of the darkness. Never see finally knows who she is. Zero. They see holds no particular interest in us. Body is capable of soaring, being given keys to level. As all things have names, name more power, shaping their existence, and mind their essence. This matter of the name becomes the card case for the soul. Consequently, to bestow names with their meaning. Then can be Hopper, blessing or curse. However, her name is bereft of all emotions, is simply zero, utter vacant and meaningless. Or while her name is zero, no matter how much one chews on this world, one cannot taste any flavor. Yet the voice calling her name carries so much tenderness. Merely being called is an insignificant name seems to be infused with indescribable emotions. No one has ever called her name as a stone, unable to restrain herself to reach out towards the original voice. The motorhome glides smoothly along the highway. Walking to the rear compartment, you can wait for the slight bumps I could easily mistake it for the announcement. It carries the scent of medicine and nourishment vehicles causes car to open slightly. Wait, she was the one who took us here. The lady. Then she lights the window and she's on the girl's side. There's a bed closer to the courtroom and I started down beside her. I extended my hand to feel her breath. One of her fingers soothed my palm. It was hard. The girl was so peaceful that I could barely hear the sound of her breathing. Just like a stillness is not merely sleeping but entirely an internal dormancy. I instantly confirmed that she's still alive. She was once described as a small dead and alive as a famous woman. Small dead she's experiencing and lots of autism. Zero. Goes straight into her ear. Zero. Despite that she does not respond, at the moment I hear her still coming from behind.
Are you doing this again? You're amazingly persistent in some weird ways.
But Donphan was the
Haven't
one.
I told you already? Her
Oh, she's
vitals
the
are
one who
being
took us.
monitored and will know immediately if she wakes up. There's no point in guarding her bedside.
Donphan. Oh.
Oh, you're awake.
Oh, I'm finally awake. Where am I? Speak what I say. Pain or this one.
Don't try talking. Take a sip of water first. No need to explain or ask questions. Just listen to me for now. But before that, how should I address you? The Prophecy Seer? One of the two survivors in the Tower of Babel? Or the last director of Emaon?
I can't believe the tower fall. I mean, we don't even know what happened to other people, man. Harrison, Nana, Smash. I wanna know. Where is Zero? She said this match was against Smash.
Don't worry. She's safe for now. But Zero took a bold step to protect you. One that almost cost her life. You can thank her when she wakes up. Anyway, since you don't seem to like any of those titles, I'll just call your name.
Sia. I'm fine with Sia.
A name feels more personal than a title, don't you think?
Yeah.
You can call me Gentan. The same Gentan from the poem. Atop Gentan Pavilion, I pen poems with delight. On Parrot Island, I immerse in wine's respite. Let me catch you up on what has happened so far.
Okay. No other survivors? Well, she's a member of, she was the one who saved both Zero and me from ruined Tower Barrow.
So, that's what went down in the Library of Babel. The god of the sun, the prophecy, Oedipus's tragedy, and Nemesis.
What happened to the sun, though? It destroyed itself? Self-destruction? Nothing to do with her. Yeah.
So, when I received Viola's message, I had a feeling that something big was about to happen. And when it actually did, I couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions.
I remember Viola.
Right, Viola.
We meet her at the start.
Nana told her to leave early, and that's how I found out about you.
What about Nana?
Unfortunately, I only received a message from her, saying that Emeon would have a new director. So I came back here in a hurry, and you know what happened next. I found you, and Zero among the ruins.
Yeah, where are they?
Unfortunately, like I said, I only found you and Zero among the ruins. I don't think I need to repeat myself a third time.
Man, yeah. I wanna know, man. Come on. Seems pretty common like this.
Emotionally, I don't have a deep connection with them, so I won't shed tears over their departure. And logically, I wouldn't advise you to get too sentimental either. Who knows? Maybe they're not dead at all.
True. Because what do you mean? What do you mean, man? Like it's a miracle tower, no? Anything could happen in this spawn of time.
I mean, literally. The Library of Babel hasn't been destroyed, and it can't be destroyed. If a tiny explosion could simply wipe out such an anomaly, why would we have spent thousands of years overseeing it?
Yeah.
In Qian, we have a parable about blind people trying to figure out what an elephant looks like. Each blind person touches a different part of the elephant, and when they put it all together, they realize that an elephant is something round and thick, thin and long, and flat and wide. They call it an elephant, even though none of them can grasp the whole picture. Similarly, the library only shows you a glimpse of its endless contents. Imagine the beacon as a power source, and the Tower of Babel as a computer. When the beacon is activated, it's like booting up a computer named the Tower of Babel, connected to a server called the Library of Babel. The god of the sun only destroyed the space where the beacon was located, a joint created by the beacon between reality and the library. Well, would the collapse of a star even matter to the whole universe? While the connection is severed, the Library of Babel endures. While the impact might seem mind-blowing, in the infinite rooms within the library, it's like a tiny speck floating in an endless ocean. It won't even cause a ripple. And those who were stuck within the library might have no clue about what happened at all. So basically, the impact closed its gate to reality temporarily. As long as the beacon is still there, the library will reappear when the beacon is reactivated.
Well, what?
Well, forget it. Since Zero chose you, there's no need for any tests or whatever.
Does she know you? Mars keeps speed. Maybe she wants to switch up and just feel in the stress of problem. She splits black with small resolving from the can't feel stupid. So, maybe notice the can't take image of person.
This is the beacon of the library.
No.
The black monolith you saw is actually an extension of this seal, something like the imprint it leaves behind. Imagine this. When you press a seal on a clay tablet, it leaves different patterns on different parts of the tablet. If you just look at the tablet, you'd think one pattern is on one end and another pattern is on the other end. But on the roller, they're right next to each other, just like how everything in the universe is cleverly connected in some way.
Yeah.
This is the true beacon that connects everything within the Library of Babel.
It's like the round is like a pinnacle of shape. This every way you look at the same.
I found it next to you when I rescued you from Nemesis. Looks like they were after it too. And now, I'm giving it back to you.
Thank you.
So, as the last director of Emeon, what's your next move?
I mean, after Zero wakes up, right? I thought return to the present. How did I answer such a question back then? I don't know. Just let me think about it. Just don't me for an answer.
I see. You just woke up, and I shouldn't rush you to give an answer.
Okay.
Well, take your time and consider this matter before Zero wakes up. After all, she's the one who wants your answer the most.
True. And so scared both you and me to eventually. I don't know where this ride is here or where. I don't even know what to think about it. My mind's confused. With you, one question, where did I go?
Fine. Do whatever you want.
So turns around and turns to the job again. Remember your own fires. You see? It's gonna take me too long to fall asleep. Am I sleeping in? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard the sound of bells. Subconsciously, I turn around and my eyes catch a slight of camera and pop in the room. Oh, it's the same place. Memories was just flood. Been in the place many times before. Every time I enter this space, the memory of a previous visit resurfaces in my mind. However, every time I visit this place, there's no memories of what happened here. Just getting only for the moment. That girl, that easily awaits me in the room is no oh, she's not here? Silence in terms of space was gone before leaving me standing here alone. Sorrow like sunken time water began to pour in my soul, spreading everything. Then my entire being, without voice echoes in the air.
Fear not. The library will always protect you. Go back to where you should be right now.
Woke up. No longer is good on my room. I can't remember what that is, or one doesn't use what it causes. Is it zero? My eyes can see much very good. Please don't want to listen to this. I might lying on bed. The moment I hear the sound from the listening hour. Oh, it is zero. I had to sit up and my eyes made a pair of golden eyes. No, what about Adam? Somehow, the girl should have been lying on the bed. Suddenly, the injury is actually next to my bed. When I lie, I open it.
You.
Rick. What do you mean, you? So, that's what this for. There is never one to feel embarrassed by the moment of silence. That's what it goes. Nearly initiate conversation with his necessary reactions for listen. For the first time feeling suffocated by that person, I selected myself. Seriously? Why did I create this awkward atmosphere? I mean, it doesn't matter. Whereas because it doesn't sense that the person seeking to ask was something I didn't want to answer. I felt like the moment the conversation that I had realized I paid short this is it. Their silence become increasingly overwhelming and suffocating.
Oh, finally awake?
Hey you, finally awake.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about you. You're the caretaker, but you ended up hogging the patient's bed and slept well. Did you have a nice dream? Now that Zero is awake, I suppose I can go now. I've talked to her about everything and sorted out your next steps. Anyway, you need a place to stay now. I've entered your destination into the navigation system, so just follow the map. I have some business to attend to, so I'll come back for you when I'm done. To Qingyu City. Oh, yeah. Since you never asked me about it, I didn't say anything. We left Obed long ago, and now we're traveling in a new continent.
So with the bed and pulls out clothes. What the hell? There's only sitting behind layers of clouds and it's so vast and it's just so serious.
Welcome to Chan.
Wait, 8.1? I want to channel one real quick. Oh, one pull. I can pull now. Let's pull. I'm close, man. 69. Please. Gold! What the hell, man? Where's my gold, dude? Why it's so hard to get gold in this game? Was this not lucky? Bro. Can I do this now? 3. Can I do this now? Wait, does this use that? Oh, I can farm this. In one more. Let's go again, then. Alright. Oh, I just have 0 on me. Alright, let's go. Wait, is on okay? What about the bird? Is the bird okay? The question. The question is kind of over. We know that the Zero has insane power, Smash has insane power, Nana has insane power, and we have insane power, so I don't know about Aerosol. Oh, we see let the motorhome to us? Oh. Oh, bring it out the window again. I'm not the name of the land. Xian. Jin.
Where should I start? This name represents both a nation and a civilization, as well as a reference to its long history. Unlike the young pole star, Chen is one of the most ancient countries in the world. Unlike the devout Japheth, Chen doesn't have any religious traditions. Unlike the stalwart Cyril, Chen doesn't possess a fervor for power. And unlike the small land of Delphi, Chen is so vast that it is still night in the west when the sun rises in the east.
Whoa.
Chen encompasses a comprehensive world with its own culture, history, and customs. However, in recent times, Chen has undergone dramatic changes, and a period of turmoil that marked the end of thousands of years of its imperial rule, and the rise of a modern society. Nowadays, Chen is completely different from its past. It's best to see it for yourself. Otherwise, it would require extensive scholarly works to fully explain. As for Changlin City, it's the largest agricultural production center in Chen. The Grandeur River traverses the entirety of Chen from east to west, nourishing lives in the vast fertile plains. Changlin City is located in the heart of the fertile plains. As its name implies, it's the granary of this nation. It has fully utilized automatic agricultural systems and serves as a testing ground for new crops and cultivation techniques. The revitalized Chen has been purged of the remnants and contaminations of the past. It's a city deeply connected to its land, to the culture of Chen, and to its people. Even if some force were to relocate the city to another corner of the world overnight, it would inevitably return to Chen, to the banks of the Grandeur River.
I want to finish this.
Only there would it truly regain its essence.
I AFK for so long. It's been like, what, 2 hours?
Your destination is Changlin City, where Weishu is located. I've already informed my colleagues, so once you arrive in Changlin City, our colleagues will come and pick you up.
Yeah, if you come,
you're not infants in need of constant care, and I have my own business to attend to. No need to worry. The moment you set foot in Chen, you're under the protection of Weishu. No matter what choice you may make, you'll always be our esteemed guests. Rest assured, no one will be able to harm our guests in this land.
There's something cooking, bro. What is the noise?
Something appears to be wrong with the autopilot system. It is malfunctioning.
Damn.
I can switch it to manual mode. I've read about these machines in books before, and I just finished going through the manual.
I think we should stop.
First, I should start this thing up and... Let's start over again. Pull this lever, and then that one. Theoretically, it should work perfectly. The principle and the order of operations are crystal clear to me.
Stop being reckless, Missy. You haven't left the tower or driven the car much. Now, turn your small home into a coffin. This one is always dancing, man. Nothing about the world. What about getting a team now?
Do you understand what On is talking about?
Oops. Yeah, she figured it out. You should take a passenger and behave yourself. And you peacekeeper fool. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come sit in the driver's seat with this kid smart. Somebody will teach you how to drive. How we're driving. That's how we look like, bro. Cover our heads, please.
Don't pay any attention to what it said. It's just a silly bird with the brain the size of a walnut.
Wait. Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong. Can't believe they might not think more than a silly bird to you. You used to tell me how long you felt on those mechanical nights. Okay, now there's nothing going to form. I didn't teach you to be a rude girl. I'm taking it all of me just because you're feeling uneasy. That's not fair.
Shut up, On!
Nah. I'm enough. I'm angry. You must feel in a regular girl like me can't get angry. We're angry because you feel helpless after the downfall of being young. Now you're just really trying to prove yourself and then you can do everything. Living is afraid that maybe you might quickly be behind. No, that's not. But you know what? You're just clueless girl who has never set foot outside the tower. You have no idea how to operate any machinery. You lack even basic social skill. God, stop being savage, man. Sit down and toss it out the window like it's trash. The moment I quickly received on his face. Oh. Rest in peace.
Don't worry, that thing is practically unkillable, if nothing else. Just forget everything it said. Pretend you didn't hear it.
Yeah, the yapping bird, man. Wait, is Zero gonna be with us in every story quest? Damn, that sounds pretty cool to me. However, you're angry because you feel so helpless after the downfall. To prove yourself. Oh. What is this said? To reach Mr. John Look into the furthest son of the completion from a vehicle similar to how
John Tan has told me about the Tower of Babel and Emaon. Apart from the Emaon on duty outside the tower, we are the only survivors of that incident. Now Emaon no longer exists, both in name and reality. However, we are fortunate to receive assistance from Weisha.
I have to go fast, right?
Yes,
Fast.
John Tan is from Weisha. More precisely, she belongs to both Emaon and Weisha, serving as a bridge between us. Weisha is a member of CAVE. Just as Emaon has been watching over Obed, Weisha has been protecting Tian in the east. However, according to her, Weisha is currently facing unexpected situations as well.
Faint vapor seems to raise one this tree and rolls of the jungle. Doing the best of everything is the kid doing the joking. What's wrong?
The color of the vapor.
There's a flame. It's surely you when you read.
I've never encountered fog of this color before, nor have I read about anything similar in those books. What's worse, the vapor has been thickening. Our visibility has dropped from 120 meters to 60 meters. Let's slow down.
Can I ride it? Soon darkness slows our surrounding. Only two beams of light from the car head pushes the rifle. There isn't that even those colored lights are best reduced. No whatsoever the road has frequently waves.
Keep the speed. Don't stop.
The color of the vapor is swimming into light when it cannot be visible. As a thin air pair of rain cools everything outside the windows of the okay. It's now only realized for 10 months ahead. Nevertheless, the diffusion light is sufficient to outline the shadows. The tree's line is light. I can't imagine reading this kind of thing in Honkai Star Rail, man. It's kind of too much yapping. Should we stop here?
This vapor is most likely some kind of anomaly, or, at the very least, an indirect effect of it, and we have entered it. We have no clues about this anomaly. If we stop here, it is possible that we may never get out of the vapor. Let's continue forward, as long as there are no obvious obstacles.
Time passes a second.
Stop!
Ooh. Oh no, it's a cow. It's already spinning from just spin forwards. Oh, you crashed. What the hell is this? What's happening?
Where is this place? Where is the seer?
With das. How far did he eat it out, man?
I've never seen anything like this in any book.
Oh, honest. It's back. Delivery mounted this. Can I fight them? Well, how far did they eat out, man? What do I do? Oh! What the fuck? How is that? This fucking attacked me when I was in the screen, dude. What is this? Okay. Attacked when I was reading this. More. Switch. What's the place in there? Where's movement speeding distance? What the hell is that? How long is this one? Maybe I can just stream it later on, because no one's watching either way, right? I'm happy if anyone's watching me.
See ya.
Once you manage this, we'll just see ya.
No. Where's the seer?
I think 0 is like...
Is it?
What the fuck?
Time to put an end to this.
There's after fucking effect, man, on the ground. I didn't notice. Since you cannot dance, it just died, man. Damn. Okay. Now I know. You can dance! Okay, this was dumb. Look what I found! Was that the village that the old man was? Oh, heal. Listen, what the fuck?
Complete insight. Complete insight. Fluttering wings.
Also, thank you. Where's... Oh. Hello. Nice, done. Oh, here it is. Flat block. This is the first
Get
one.
lost.
If you don't do something bad, you end up getting arrested. Alright, count down the password in the message sent. Maybe that's his owner. This place is actually owner man, so. Can I find something? Alright, let's go.
Complete insight.
Do you have the dodge mechanic in this game? It's alright. I think.
I hope you're right. Complete insight.
Yeah, fighting is boring. So.
Why are there two trails? Is the seer being held hostage?
I think it's like someone is like taking the seer. I guess no. If I'm gonna stream, it doesn't really matter, right? Because I don't really get views. I'll just continue it later on, I guess. I could just pause it until I play later. Notice it's 0. So it feels for someone is first doing the top of something else. Difficult to read. Voices on instant loss, and the physical interviews. I'm a hating now. I'm just remembering myself. It's pretty good. I want to set up this means for start run stream. Have this. Oh. Guess what? This is the farmer guy. That's. Speak, she said this right, and this is what he believes. Rice fields, man. See the doctor's going to
Good. Now we can talk. The government has imposed a ban on going outside, and ordinary people like you must not wander around at such late hours. What exactly happened that you had to come out? Well, wait. You're not from Xian, are you?
I'm here on the trip.
I see. I'm sorry if I frightened you. I guess my tone was a bit too harsh.
Holy shit, the biceps too.
Can you still walk?
They can carry me, no?
You're not aware of the current situation. I'm afraid Sanglin City has been under quarantine for over a week now. We're not sure about the details. But according to the government, the Grandeur River has been contaminated by an unknown substance, leading to a pandemic affecting both plants and animals. The animals have gone wild. As for the plants, as you can see, they are covered in weird rust. Now is the transition from summer to fall, and autumn.
Who might you be?
My name is Wuxia, and I'm one of the vigilantes here. Since this area is located on the outskirts with scattered residents, and most of the affected animals roam in the wilderness, we farmers have organized vigilante squads to take turns patrolling this area. This is to ensure everyone obeys the curfew and prevent wild animals from attacking people. I'm afraid your vehicle was attacked by oxen. The vapor is too thick, and you're wounded. It's not safe to stay outside. I'll report your situation to the Bureau of Civil Security and ask them to search for your companion. I'll take you to my friend's house so you can settle down. We'll have to wait for the vapor to disperse before we can do anything.
No. I think Zero is fine, I guess. This is the place Zero's also.
Who's there? At this late hour?
Same old man, dude.
Come on in.
Thank you, old man.
Please stay here for a while. Mr. Nong has already informed the Bureau.
Where are you going?
I'm going to search the area where your car crashed and see if I can find your companion.
Why are young people these days so reckless? Don't push your luck.
She's my friend.
You're wounded.
This first kid will take him to the hospital.
He told me about your situation. Don't worry. He has a kind soul and is skilled in combat.
He's old, man. You can be more friends than someone who like myself. It's not me.
You look tired, young adventurer.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. I just some tower exploded, you know. The car got tackled by auction.
You must have experienced a lot.
Yeah.
But you don't need to tell me anything for now. Just go to bed and sleep, and we can talk when you wake up tomorrow. When you're tired, sleep is the best remedy.
What happened to Zero? Is it right? Let's not stop at the end of the chapter. Who's there?
I thought only old folks like me struggled with sleep. No, don't worry about me. It's just that my aging body has been letting me down more and more.
I need to stop for now.
Is the bed too hard for you to sleep on?
There's something that's bothering me.
Well then, have a seat for a bit. I've got some grapes here. I picked them from the field before the cerulean vapor rolled in. Give them a try. By the way, what's your name? My name is Nongji.
That was the password.
I've been working with crops my whole life. And now that I'm retired, I tend to my garden at home. You've come from far away, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
If you're here for sightseeing, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Sanglin City has surely seen better days.
Wait. What was his name? Jantang didn't know about this or something?
Why does this have to happen before autumn? Oh well. It's rare to have a guest here. Oh, really? Seems the hybrid traits of strains A4... Well, the issue probably lies in the ratio of glucose and tartaric.
What is botanics?
Sorry for making you eat the new varieties from my experiments, but rest assured, these grapes are safe and haven't... Well, I've grown several traditional varieties suitable, but ever since the cerulean vapor spread across the river, my grapes stopped growing. My 6 acres of Type 9 and 9 acres of Type 5 mother parents, and 4 acres of Type A and 8 acres of Type E father parents, along with 71 acres of experimental plots from crossbreeding, a total of 100 acres is on the brink of losing its harvest.
Wow.
You'll see in the morning, the entire fertile plains is our farmland. But of course, I'm not farming on my own. I am an old man, after all. Look over there, outside the window. Can you see it? Those are tower-type farming terminals, serving as part of the centralized agriculture system of this city.
I think maybe like 10?
With those machines, one farmer could cultivate nearly 2,000 acres. So usually I need to visit the fields every now and then and take samples for analysis. Well, but now, with the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture suspending production, these machines won't be much help. The government... I saw a famine with my own eyes. It was 15 years ago in the Western region. You look young, and like you're not from around here. So maybe you're not familiar with that part of our history.
He's just telling us his story.
But my generation will never forget those haunting images.
He's just yapping us to sleep, you know?
Farming in the past was back-breaking work without all these fancy machines we have today. Back then, people went to great lengths, even risking their lives, just to put food on the table. I hope the younger generation gets to live in a world where those machines you just saw give us a glimpse of that dream coming true. Thanks to them, the younger people don't have to suffer from early calluses on their shoulders and hands caused by life's hardships. Ideally, those machines would be running non-stop.
But now...
well, whatever is happening in Songlin City... After all, farming season doesn't wait for anyone. Daylight and rain follow their own rhythms.
Yeah,
and if we miss the right...
Okay, I think that's... For now, I stop for here. I'll restream it later on, because I need to go. This bad, man. This is close. I'll be back later on, I guess. For now, I need to go. Anyway, thank you for being here. The story is pretty far. Like, what happened is, like, basically after the tower collapsed. I want to do it right now, but like in an hour or something. I got a new character though. Yeah, I already had nuns. Got her. I'm happy. Let me see this name. Let me see. Let's swap this. Get a swap, man. Sweet. Anyway,
it tests us like gold placed in a fur. See suffering as a blessing.
Yeah, I did. I think I'll just call it for now. I'll restream it later on because I need to go. yeah. Thank you for being here. You can chat me on Discord. I need to go. Kinda sad that I need to go right now. But yeah. See you later. I'll be streaming again after I come back. Alright, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Good day to you all, and I'll be back soon. Yeah. I need to go somewhere. So, peace. See you soon. In an hour, maybe 2 hours.